Hello, everybody. Welcome to Critical Hit Games. My name is Ruel, and it is demo night here. So that means we've got a great game on the table. As always, joined by Chris, the owner of Critical Hit Games. We've got a very special guest, Bianca.
Hey, guys.
How's it going, Bianca?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. You ready to play some games?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But before we get going, we want to talk about what's happening at the store. And as always, I turn it over to Chris.
So this week, we're going to be gone.
Gone.
Yeah, some of us are going to be gone. No, it's LFG Con over in Burbank. So we're going to be there selling games and probably playing some games too.
Yeah.
So we'll be there. The store will still be open, of course, but we'll have Lindsay will be working and Dylan and that crew and Max.
Uh-huh.
And then next week we have the Arc Nova tournament. So if you play Arc Nova and you're good at it, you may want to come in and try to win a $200 cash prize. More prizes depending on how many people show up. So yeah, come join us.
Awesome. Hi, Amanda Panda. Amanda Panda's in chat. She will be at LFG Con as well. Are you going to get, will the store or Critical Hit Games booth be set up Thursday or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So be sure to check that out, folks. I believe it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day that the vendor hall is open.
That's correct.
Okay, cool. I'll be there on Saturday for sure. I'm doing a content creator panel actually with Amanda at 11 a.m. on Saturday, but I'll be there on a couple of different days. Maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. Sunday I'm not because of Father's Day. But we got a whole calendar of events here at the store as always, with a big one coming up, right, Chris? Big event coming up. Is it next week? The Arc Nova tournament?
Oh, yeah, the Arc Nova tournament. Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if you mentioned it.
I did, yes.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the Star Wars Showdown, which is coming later, but...
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. When is that coming up?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. I know it is coming up soon, though,
Okay.
which I will also be competing, so...
Oh, awesome. Cool. Folks, you can find all that info and more on our social media channels, the website, and also our new online store, which I just dropped the link in chat right there. Be sure to check that out for all of your gaming needs. We are open 7 days a week here at Critical Hit Games. And without further ado, let's get to the game. Today, I love roll and write games, and this one is called En Route. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see our buddy Onyx, the store cat, is here, just chilling. Oh, he's awake now. He's going back to sleep. But I love roll and writes. This one's called the Stroll Write. So I'll turn it over to Chris, who's got the game overview, and then we'll jump in and play.
Yeah, so basically you're leading tourists throughout the city. As the players, we're going to be choosing the coordinates for them to be visiting and trying to keep in mind where some of these tourists want to go. And there's goals that we need to be conscious of as we're deciding where to send tourists. But yeah, I like the fact that there's a little bit of drawing on the board here.
Yeah.
Yes, scoring is going to be based on a number of different things, which you can see on the board. It has the different ways you can score. Okay, and I'll go over that in a little bit more detail. But
Yep.
Yeah, and then there's numbers on the board which indicate where the coordinates are going to be. Right, so we got 6 through 1 on both sides, and then there's these like coffee cups. They're like I think it's a cafe is what they refer to, and you get bonuses if you visit those areas. Specifically, if your route goes through the crossroads.
Right.
So, to get a little bit more depth, so basically we're going to start off by choosing tourists that are going to be visiting the city. So we each get to do that. So in the first round, because there's 3 players, the rounds played a little differently than the rest of the rounds. So not to confuse you in how we're going to play this first round, but what we're going to do first is choose the tourist that's going to be visiting. Okay, so you're going to look at your hand, and you want to keep in mind the squares that you want to visit, because you're going to get points based on specific locations. This location here, as certain cards show up, it'll increase the point value of the card here, which we'll track here, and so. The card will increase the value. Visiting there would increase the value of it. So at the end of the game, if you are visited it, you'll get more points for being there.
Nice.
Okay, so keep that in mind as you're playing cards, because what's going to happen in future rounds is that one card's going to get discarded, but in the first round, no cards are discarded. Okay?
Nice.
So the active player is the person who would choose which ones are going to be used for the round. Okay, with the exception being the first round.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to look at which card you want to play, and then I'm going to play mine face up, because I'll be the active player just so you can see how it plays. And then you two simultaneously are going to reveal the cards of your choice.
Okay.
Why would you pick that one?
Well, because So, you're going to simultaneously reveal your card?
Hey, Corthane, thanks for joining us. Okay, I'm ready when you are, Bianca. Okay. I got 2 triangles.
All right, so we're going to put these together. And so these are your choices. So what you can... Oh, and this is going to... you know what? Whose card was this? I'm going to draw another card. See, at the bottom of this, it says Cairo.
Oh, yeah.
So there are specific cards for the maps that you're choosing, because there's different cities that we can play on. So this is actually a different map. So if you run into another Cairo card, or all of them are? Okay.
No.
Uh-oh. Who shuffled this? Okay. Let me make sure.
I need 3 points. I also got up another card.
So you got all mixed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna blame Onyx on that.
Yeah. Onyx, what are you doing? So yeah, there are different cities that we can visit, but those are all different cards as well, right?
Yeah, so there's like the base cards, which they call the tourist cards. I'll go ahead and show it. So there's the tourist cards,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's depending on the city. So we're playing on first city. So this is the first city card. So this wouldn't be in another city, right? Because it's specific to the map that we're playing on.
Right. Okay.
And then there's something called a repeat card, which we're going to when we do it.
Yep. Cool. Well, I'll still play this one. Hey, all right.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to choose the coordinates, and it could be any set of coordinates. So you can do 2, 6, 6, 2. Keep in mind also what's going to happen is that you're going to draw the figures that you see there. So I'll choose so you can see what you need to do.
Yep.
So we'll do this. So I'm going to do 6, 2. So I'm going to go 6 and then 2. So I'm going to do a circle and a circle, and then 2 triangles. And they all go to the same spot. Now, what you have to do is draw 2 lines that are continuous.
Mm-hmm.
One of them has to start along the edge of the square that you just visited.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do this and then this. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to circle this, because now I can get that bonus later on.
Nice.
And the bonus would be to draw an extra triangle and circle. Okay?
Okay.
So you guys would simultaneously be doing this as well.
Right.
So I just wanted to show you. So you can go ahead and decide on where you want to draw.
So that's what I want to do, but I'm gonna change it just so I can be different. So I'm gonna go 2, 2, 2 and 2's here, and I do 2 squares and 2 triangles.
I just noticed that the maps are sort of asymmetrical in terms of the coordinates.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I saw too. Like the numbers
Yeah.
are different. Okay, and then after we do that, we're going to draw the line, correct? And it has to be just around the square that you just hit, correct?
Yeah. Now you're gonna have to correct yours, because your coordinates here, you have 2 and then you have 1.
Oh.
So you could do 2, 2, right? But you may want to. Well, you could do that.
So I can just do 1, correct?
So I
the
could
road.
do this one?
You could choose to do 1 instead of doing the 2 simultaneously.
So I could do it however.
No. I'm saying that it has to be on either a 2, 2 or 6, 2 or 2, 6.
And I'm going, I will do 2 here so I can go by the crow landmark. Okay.
So Bianca chose to go to the television tower, so that's going to actually increase the value of it at the end of the game.
Oh, just like that. Nice.
Yeah, I believe that's...
Yeah.
All
Yep. Cool.
right, now we got to draw back up to 3.
Yep.
And double check for Cairo cards.
Yep. So I've got the first, yep.
Can't
Good.
believe you on it.
Onyx is just scratched out. Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
not yet. Oh, yeah. Okay, you're playing it. Sorry, I looked at the cards.
Well,
So round 1.
So that was round 1. Now... so I was the active player, so now Bianca is going to be the active player. Now, before we continue, and I should have done it from the very beginning, is that we have some goals that we can meet, right? So there's our personal objective, and then there's goals. So the goals are going to give you points based on whichever one you accomplished, and depending on the number that you accomplished. So, just to give you an example, this one's called Unexpected Turn. So if you have 10 plus total number of turns on your route, and you have the most, you'll get 17. So if you have 10 plus and you have the second most, then you'll get 9 points.
Nice.
And then there's iconic route. So the number of, or 5 plus the number of route sections along the edges of iconic landmark locations. So that would be these areas here, the gray ones.
Okay.
And then there's the cramped route. 3 plus number of route sections next to 2 locations with tourists.
Oh, okay. So wherever you put the tourists in, it has to go next to it. Cool.
Okay, and then you have your personal objectives.
Yep. And I'm assuming they're all the same. It's just you have to get next to the little crossroads or whatever that are on your card.
Yeah, so how this would work is you would decide which 2 crossroads that you've connected, and decide based on the number of roads that are between them.
Okay. And do we keep one right now and toss the other, or do we keep both?
No, you're right. You do have to decide on one.
Okay, I'll keep this one and toss that.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'll keep that one. Get rid of that one. Okay. So you have 3 cards. Okay. So you're supposed to flip this reference card to indicate that you're not the active player anymore, and then you can flip that over. So now you're the active player. And now you're going to decide to play 1 card from your hand. And that's going to be placed face up.
what are the numbers?
Well, that's part of the coordinates.
Yeah, so your card, Bianca, with one of our cards is going to have will determine the coordinates.
Okay. So now this round will be different in that Ruel and I get to decide that we flip it face down.
Yep. Let me make sure I want to go there. Yeah.
Your personal objective, do you have to kill some?
Yes. Okay. I'm going to. Okay. So now we flip these over, and you get to decide which 2 are going to stay and which one gets discarded, since you're the active player.
Let's get started.
All
Boo.
right. Now we repeat what we've done the last round, in which we draw our sections here.
There, we got a little more onyx in the view.
Oh yeah.
There's onyx. So what is it? 5-4. Okay.
And you have to connect the routes.
5-4. 4-5.
Why didn't you?
Oh, so here's an interesting thing. My 5-4 is on the Vagabond route, and then my 4-5 is on the Yellow Brick Wall. So I cannot place tourists there because you cannot place tourists where there's stuff already. Correct?
Yeah, I believe no, you can. You just can't repeat them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you want them to visit those specific areas.
Oh, inside.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
See,
Oh,
because you're gonna get points based on the tourists that visit the locations that they want to visit.
okay. I think I read the rule. I misinterpreted it. So it's you can't place tourists if there's already tourists there. Correct. Okay. Got it. Okay. So 5-4 or 4-5. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to play that card because that would have given me the. Well, it's all good. It's okay. 4-5 Yellow Brick Wall. I'll give the. Ah, man, none of these want to go there. They're all triangles. So triangles. I'll put here. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I can draw a route. Where's my first one going? Okay, I'll do 1 and 2 like that. Dunzo.
Okay.
Cool.
When these get discarded, we draw back up. Make sure you have no Cairo cards.
No Cairo. Okay, and then I become the active player.
Yes.
So I flip over my reference card, which I'll show right here. So now I get to select one face up, and then Chris and Bianca will place theirs face down. Then I get to choose. Ooh, let's have some fun here. We're gonna play number 4, and this is a repeater. So repeat twice one tourist from the other card that I select. Okay. So y'all put some down, and then we'll repeat. We'll double them basically. Is there any lean back just a little bit? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just get a shot there.
Oh yeah.
Bring this in a little more. Sorry, Onyx.
Okay, that's my turn. All right, we're gonna flip these bad boys over.
All right.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay, so let me see what's going to benefit me. 4-2 or 4-3 or 3-4 or 2-4. And we're going to do it twice. So, there's no... So if I have tourists next to something that has like this dino park, it wants the green square tourists. So the green, if I put them here, obviously they do visit it. But what if they're next to it? Does that count too, or do they have to be on top or inside of it?
I think they just have to be next to it.
Next to it, yeah. Okay, because that'll. If I want to do that, then I can do 2. Nope. 2-4. Oh wait, no, 2-4 is good. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, let's check the rules first, because if it is next to it, then I can go here and be next to a whipping willow. Or 3-2, Museum of Time. Oh, that might be good too, though.
Well, according to the prestige, we just count the number of those tourists. Oh, okay. So just to be clear, it says count all red tourists and multiply by the number of the red landmarks on the route. So as long as the route connects them to those locations, you'll get points.
Okay, perfect.
So that's the multiplier.
Okay, cool. So, for instance, the square people, I'm going to call them squares, they're here, but as long as my route connects to the dino park, then they will count as good.
Right.
Okay, okay, cool. So it does change things. Actually, I want to do these two, but I have to do one of mine and one of yours. So let's do 4-2. Discard that. So 2-4, 4-2. So we're gonna put a square tourist twice. And the numbers coordinates are 2-4 or 4-2.
And this is also going to increase the value.
Oh yeah, Skywatcher Observatory. Oh, for these landmarks, then it doesn't matter what tourist goes in there.
No.
Okay. Oh, we just want to get along our route.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put 2-4 here. So, whoops. 2 squares. Oh, and I gotta make a route. Let's go. One, two. So for the routes, folks, you can do 1 line or 2, but it has to be a continuous line next to your coordinates that you just did. All right. Next round. So I flip this over. Now I am the non-active player. Oh, do we mark off this one for round 2?
Yeah.
How many rounds have we done? You did 1, Bianca did 1, I did. So that was a 3rd round. Wow, this game's way faster than I thought. How am I going to connect all my things? Six.
It's the same picture.
Oh man. Oh man, how am I gonna do this? If those are squares. Okay. I guess I'll put this down here. Alright. Alright. So Bianca and I have chosen. Chris, in the words of Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade, choose wisely.
Did you ever see the Coke commercial?
I did. It's so good. Don't do it. Friends, thanks again for hanging out with us today. Appreciate it. This is Demo Night here at Critical Hit Games. We do this every Thursday night. I also stream Tuesday nights. I usually do solo games there. You can find me there here on the channel. But be sure to follow us on the socials. I'm going to drop that link in chat right now. If you are watching on YouTube, the VOD, check the show notes below for all the links. You chose wisely. Okay. This 6. 6-5. So I can do. Oh no, I can't. When you draw your route, it has to be 1 or 2, and it has to be next to your current coordinates, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Touching on the side.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
No longer is it chosen one.
On the round 5. Quick game. better check. Okay, no, I'm good. Ooh.
I'm going to.
Bianca, do you play a lot of games?
Yeah, I mainly card games now, but I do
Okay.
enjoy board games.
Nice.
Games.
What's your favorite game at the moment? Either card games or board games or whatever.
For card games, like I would say Star Wars Limited.
Nice.
Really fun.
Awesome.
I enjoy Star Wars in general.
Very cool.
For board game wise, I have a lot of options.
Okay.
And it's really hard to pick one.
Yeah.
But off the top of my head, I really like Marvel Zombies.
Oh, yeah.
I really like that one.
Very cool. I haven't played that one yet.
That one. And Meadow as well. I enjoy
Okay.
Meadow.
Awesome. Is your choice.
Oh.
So we flip these over. Ah,
Oh.
okay.
It really doesn't matter.
So it's either 3-5 or 3-5, but you just get to choose this, like the landmark or the tourist
Well, we
types.
both have the same landmark.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Same type too, I guess. No.
Kick this one out.
Yeah.
All right. Got a 3 and a 5. With I know these tourists have names. Instead of I've been calling them squares and stuff.
That tourist is a square.
He is a square. So the red are tourists who like noisy entertainment in crowded places, shopping, etc. Green tourists are, of course, the ones who enjoy nature. And the blue triangles are tourists who like to get to know the city through cultural centers like museums, arts, and so forth. So 3-5, which I wanted. 5. I want 5-3. Nope, 3-5. Boom. Circle. All right, that was the end of round 5. I am the active player, so I turn over my player card so everyone knows I'm going to place first face up, and everyone will follow. Hopefully, they'll pick the right one. Okay. Maybe I do want to. Oh, I'm going to have to get over there at some point. So I'm going to do. Oh, no. 1. With the School of Illusion and Pottery. Remember, choose wisely. Luca, thanks for sharing the link. Our Nightbot chat moderator deleted it. We don't allow website links in chat. Appreciate it, though. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, let's see what we got. We got 1-6 or 3-1. 1-6 is here. 3-1 is here. We'll do 3-1 or 1-3.
Popularity concern.
All right. The School of Illusion and Pottery is all the rage these days. Okay. Yeah. This game is quick. I feel like I'm not going to connect everything. Square. Triangle. Now the road. Yeah, I'll get to connect these guys. no longer the active player. Flip that over.
Discard these. Here we go.
Dispute.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You chose poorly. Okay, so I've got circle. Actually, not too bad. I can.
The popularity of the television. The 7th round.
Okay.
Wait. Everybody finished?
Yep.
Alright. Now, no longer a player. Now the 8th round.
Woo.
So after I choose as the active player, then it'll end the game. Whoa.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's all doing that. So I'm gonna go this way. Ah.
Would it be possible to take mine out?
No, you have to choose yours and one other.
Yeah.
So, she has a television.
Okay. The tower goes up.
Tower. Popular destination. 2-3.
Yeah. I know why they made the game short, because the scoring is going to take a while.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like it's going to be one of those games you play, but you're going to spend more time scoring than actual playing. That's funny. Okay, 2, 3. This one here. 2. Oops, that's 3, 3. My bad. 2, 3. Circle. Triangle. 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. So I am the active player now. I am the active player now. Discard these.
Oh, yeah, got
Draw up. Got 2 more rounds, friends. Wow, wow, wubsy.
I'm supposed to wait for you to play there.
Okay. Time Roller, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here. This is En route, the Stroll Write game. We're on the next to last round, and then we get to scoring. Appreciate you hanging out today, friend. And for those who are just joining us, if you're wondering, this is our friend Onyx. He's chilling with us. Okay, let's... 1-1 or 1-6. We'll do 1-1.
Heck yeah.
You knew they were going with that. I don't think that. Okay, and we're going to be repeating twice one tourist from the other card. So we're going to be writing 2 squares.
Now go ahead. I'm going to use my bonus.
Oh, I forgot about that. Dang it. Bonuses. What's that let you do again?
So I could play. I could draw extra tourists.
Anywhere?
Where I just played.
Where you just played. Got it. Okay. So that's my turn. Discard these.
That's so that bonus allows you to. Okay, so I didn't explain that bonus. So that bonus allows you to move up or down the number of the card.
Very nice.
So that you could have made that a 1-2. That one. I think you get an extra segment.
Thanks, Tyrone. We appreciate the follow.
Yeah, that allows you to draw 1 additional root section in there. So that allows you to play or draw additional tourists where you just drew tourists.
It's a nice little bonus.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that was round 9.
Yeah.
Chris is bringing us home.
We're traveling.
We are traveling.
How many bonuses are gonna?
That's a good question.
That was a very good question.
The answer is currently I don't know.
Oh, I got a Cairo card, so I'm going to redraw.
Oh,
another
according to
card.
this, if you're going to use this bonus, you have to use this one right away.
That one right away. Okay,
Yeah. So
So should we just use it?
got it.
well, if you just that specific one to do the extra tourists has to be used right away.
Even this one?
The extra root section you can use later, and the coordinate change you can use later. but the new tourist one has to be used right away.
Mm. Okay.
So what does this one do? So I have to place an extra crossword over?
So, yeah, I think it's in there. Yeah. So the route section, that bonus can be used on anywhere on your city map.
Okay.
I think I want to go.
Ooh, it's a 3. Hmm.
Ooh.
5.
Yeah, I'll be fine too. Wait, I can't. Can't do 1, 2. Why was I thinking I wanted to do
Oh,
that?
yeah, you gotta do the 3, right? Oh, I did the wrong number. Dang it.
I'll do this.
No.
Oh,
Why would you do
man, I did the wrong number myself.
So this is going to go up in value. And then,
I gotta do this twice, so 2 of those squares.
that?
Square, square. I'll make a little loop here. Loop. Oh no, did I not?
For this one, it's just like,
Oh no, I did.
is it like, is it only one or is it two? Like,
waiting.
this
Oh,
what did we say about normal?
you put it in your room.
Only one. Okay. It's all I think I like. What's some of them?
Only one. You want to, you could probably put it here, because you want a long continuous road
Yeah.
next to a thing.
Like my personal one.
Yeah. You want to okay.
All right.
There's gonna be a lot of endgame stuff.
Yeah. Let's take it one bit at a time. We got a bunch of different stuff to score, which is what's really cool about this game. The game itself is pretty simple, but you got to pay attention to a bunch of stuff. We have our personal goals. We have these goal cards, and we should mention, friends, if you're watching, the personal goals here. You don't have to start in your first game. They recommend not playing with these, but we're gamers, so we got to throw it in right away.
Yeah, we're gonna follow rules.
Yep. What's the first thing we gotta look at, Chris?
All right, the first thing we're gonna do is look at our personal objective.
Okay. Flip those over.
So on your map, you want to circle the crossroads that line up with your map.
It's 2, 2. And all the way down here.
Oh man.
This one will not be doing that.
Okay, now we have to select 2 endpoints and 1 continuous route segment between them. And that is our final route. And then we're going to erase any route sections not included in the final route. So, for example, I'm going to choose this as my starting and this as my ending. So this is an extra one. I'm going to erase it because it's not part of the continuous segment. This gets erased. Oh, this poor tourist are trapped. And then
He just left him there.
and
Hey.
then that's so that's how you do that part.
And you can loop around. From what I read in the rules, you can loop. Is that correct? Just to verify, like, you can loop this way.
No.
No? Okay. So I'll just make this go this way. This one is... I've left tourists at the dino park. Sorry, folks. Enjoy the dinosaurs eating you. I'm going to go here. Now, I have to choose. Do I choose to go to this one, or do I choose to go to my final destination, part of my personal objective? Because this is personal objective, and this is 2.
Yeah, you gotta figure out which one gives you more points.
Yeah, so this is here, the hand, that's visit them all, I think it's called in the book. The more you have connected, the more points they are. So I only have 1. So that'd be... Oh, man. My personal objective, including gain points equal to number of root sections between them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm counting it right. How do you, for the personal objective, how do you count? It says include any 2 of the crossroads in your final route. Gain points equal to the number of route sections between them.
So let's just say this is your selected, because you're gonna have to decide which. If I cut that out.
Cut this one out, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just do that right now. Okay.
And so you're gonna count the spaces between, right? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay.
So that would give you 7 points.
Okay. But if I decide to go this way, would I get 12 points? Be 1. There are 3 of these, so 1, 2, 3. Oh no.
What was that? For the objective?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't count that one. You would count these and these because it gives you the longest one. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The segments in between.
Okay. So I'm going to take that that way, because if I go this way, I still have 0 points. I have to connect at least 2 of these hand symbols, right? So 2 hand symbols equals 12, 3 hand symbols equals 24. 1, 2, 3. I only got to 1 of them. It's worth nothing. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, bye-bye, hand.
Up to the hand.
Talk to the hand. The hand says we're leaving a couple people at the Spicy Worm Park. That sounds terrifying. Okay. What's up next?
Okay. So we all cleaned up our roots. Then you want to be done.
No.
You shouldn't have your marker up. No more drawing. You had to cap off. Okay. Checking tourists. Check all location of tourists that are still on your final route. We erase the ones that aren't along the final route.
Okay, as if they never existed. Dino Park,
We're gonna
bye-bye.
get deported.
Spicy Worm Park, bye-bye. I think that's it. Start. This is where I start. This is where I end.
Okay, Steve point scoring. So now we're going to start calculating our scores. So first thing you're going to do is count all red tourists and multiply it by the number of the red landmarks on your route. So for example, I have, along my route, I have 1, 2, 2 landmarks along my route. So that's 2.
Is this spot or no?
It's gotta be alongside it.
No, 2. So if I have 3, I'm multiply by 4.
No. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 3.
Man, I only have 1.
And,
1 landmark.
and then 1, 2. You count the number of tourists that you have left. So that are red circles. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow. Nice. I had one red landmark and 2 tourists. 1 times 2, let me do the math, is 2.
Good.
All right.
Now we're gonna do the green.
Okay. Same thing.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2 of those. Two green landmarks, 9 tourists, 18.
Now we do the same thing with the blue. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Oh, I was so close to. Oh, okay. So, five, 6, 7. I had 7, but only 1. So 7 points. Wow, you crushed it. Nice.
Okay. Then, oh, that's not gonna be the total because we made the total for all of them.
Oh, all this stuff here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, goals.
Yeah. So next, after the landmarks, oh, there's the gray landmarks. Oh, there's yellow ones too, right? So the yellow ones,
Mm.
you're gonna add up the points for those. So you're gonna get 6.
Okay.
So what's 6? Oh, wait, that's not just the landmarks. Okay, because there's gonna be also these, right? So
Are those the gray ones?
yeah.
So I think I think you just go with the points, the yellow as long as it's your route, and then the gray ones, depending on how.
Because you're gonna get those.
Oh, those two. Oh, shoot. Oh, those are goals, A, B, and C.
Okay, right.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep,
so
yep.
the yellow ones go then. So you're
Right.
gonna get 6.
Got 12.
Uh,
Nice.
What about the ABC?
yeah, we're gonna get there. Now we're gonna do the gray ones. So, do you have any gray ones? You do.
Awful.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna get for the gray ones, you're gonna get 26 points.
Always go. Okay, so I've got the school and Skywatcher. Really, that's it. 8 plus 8 is 16. I did not make it. I made it to the television tower, but it's not adjacent. It's not adjacent to it.
And then unused cafe bonuses. So if you're touching any cafes and you didn't use the bonuses, you're gonna get 2 points for each of those.
Nope.
And
I use this one.
then we visit the mall. We already done that. Personal objective. So for you, you're gonna get 10 points. Yeah. You get 0 points from that.
Oh no. I've got this one here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did this and this for 6 points. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna count the number of turns. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Wow. Making your passengers dizzy. I've got 6, 7, 8. I've got 8.
Five.
Okay.
Okay. So you would be on the board for 9 if you had more than 10.
Oh, if I had to have more than 10. Ah! That's the game right there. Nice. So 0.
Okay. The number of route sections along the edges of iconic landmarks. So you're gonna get.
Are the iconic the yellow ones?
I think the gray ones.
What's the gray ones?
Yeah,
So
the gray ones.
Okay.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're in the running.
So 1, 2. Oh, I've got 2.
Yeah, me too.
I got 4.
We got 15 points.
But doesn't you have to have 5 or more?
Oh, wait. You have how many? 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I played
No one scores.
3, 4, yeah. Okay, then the last one, the number of route sections next to 2 locations with tourists.
Route sections next to 2 locations with tourists.
Yeah, that's it's 2 locations of tourist communication.
Let's see. So if they're touching 2 groups. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, like in the picture here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got 1. I got 1. You have. So what that means is that, like, if you had tourists here and here alongside both sides, then you would have. Yeah.
Okay, I have 1 here, 2 here, and then 3 here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did qualify. Yay, 13 points. Wow, so much cool scoring in this. I didn't expect that. Really interesting. And now we add it up and see how many Chris won by. No other scoring, right?
So again.
Okay. Let's see. Got 74.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seven and 9.
Hey,
That's pretty good.
nice. GG. Wow, I'm in 3rd. Boo. And that is en route, folks. Thanks again for watching. I had a lot of fun with this one. I love roll and writes. This is a stroll and write. As you pointed out, Chris, I think it's interesting how fast the game plays, but there's a lot of scoring that goes on in this one.
Yeah, you know, the like you mentioned earlier too, that the rules tell us that not to add the objectives or the goals, so that way you can get a feel for the game. But really, like, that really bumps up your score with these cards.
Definitely.
Yeah, so you got to really be paying attention to, like, all the objectives. 'Cause
Yeah.
I actually, when I was playing, wasn't even paying attention to my personal objective. I was more focused on, you know, well, first I was trying to get the unexpected turn,
Yeah.
and then just trying to connect my routes. Right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
that's important, because I was starting to, like, be a little bit more separated, and then I was like, okay, how am I going to connect this?
Yep. Yeah, you do a really good job of that. Because I was worried about not connecting. I was like, I didn't connect a bunch of mine until like maybe the 2nd or 3rd of the last round. And even though I did, I missed out on some of these things here. So, yeah, really interesting gameplay. Folks, En route is now on sale here at the store. You can check out the link in the show notes for where and when, or where you can click, and you can find out when we're streaming next. I'll tell you right now, it's every Thursday, 4:30 p.m. here at the store. One final shout out to the calendar of events we have coming up. Lots of great stuff, lots of tournaments. We've got Arc Nova coming next weekend. We've got Star Wars coming up. And this weekend, tomorrow actually, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be down in Burbank at, I think it's the Burbank Marriott for LFG Con. Chris, any kind of preview you want to do as far as like what's going to be happening from Critical Hit Games at LFG Con? Or
I mean, we're basically just going to be selling there. I did want to try to demo games while we're there.
okay,
Which, if there are any games that we've played while streaming that you want to try out,
yeah.
more than happy to, bring some of those along.
Awesome, cool. Yeah, let us know, folks. And Bianca, how was your? I'm assuming this is the first time you ever streamed a board game.
Yes, this is my first.
How was your experience? You can be totally honest, and by honest I mean lie if you need to. Tell us how great it was. No, it seemed like you were comfortable hanging out playing games.
I enjoyed the board game.
Yeah,
I feel like there was just a lot to it.
yeah,
Like score-wise, like when I was listening to Chris explain the rules, it was very much like, you have to include this, and you have to include that, and that was a lot.
yeah.
So,
That's totally fair.
I enjoyed the board game at the end, seeing how the scoring goes, now that I don't fully understand it.
Yep, yeah,
I went only for my personal objective. I wasn't even paying attention to the others.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I ended up second.
Yeah.
So I guess that worked out.
Yeah, so maybe I should listen to your strategy because
Yeah.
I obviously did not do as well as you did.
Yeah.
But that's great, though. I think that's a good point that you bring up, where I feel like this is the type of game that you get better as you play a few more times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Chris, again for teaching. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
We're gonna let y'all go, and here on Twitch we're gonna raid another channel, but YouTube y'all are gonna see the end of this. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.